Welcome back to another great episode here at the Storage Scavenger, and today we're working on cleaning up my house, cleaning out my workroom, and rearranging things so that we can get things ready. We're also going to be doing more listing. I got all the records we showed off yesterday. Check that one out right here. We're going to be listing some of those today. Some of them we're going to list. Some of them we're just going to put them in a lot and sell them off. But we're going to continue going through the storage and see if we find any more before we do a lot. And still got a lot of junk in here. We're starting to make some progress. You can actually see my computer desk again. I've been able to get to it in weeks. Still got a lot of stuff to clean out in here, but we're going to just keep moving along. If we find anything interesting, we'll definitely show you. But so far, it's mostly just flea market stuff. We found another record here. It's the Boogie Boys Survival of the Freshest. We'll throw that in a stack of records that we still have to list. We're going to list those later on today. Right now I got to get the storage room cleaned up, but after I get done with the storage, then we're going to work on listing those records from yesterday. There's a little waterfall scene. This is all stuff out of storage unit. There's a Native American princess. There's another Native American scene. These are all out of the jewelry locker. Prints there. That one I've got to look up. It's a limited edition print. It might be worth something. It's signed. And there's that one, 1994. It's signed. And it's got certificates of authenticity and stuff, so I got to look that up. And there's that one right there. It's a cheap frame, but it's a really nice painting. And it's actually a painting, so it might be worth a few bucks. I'll have to look all of these up. This was actually out of our personal storage. This was actually my mom. But Boy Scout stuff sells really well. It's a Boy Scout campaign hat. So I think I need to get that one in there, photograph it again, and try to relist it. I had listed it before. This was actually one of the first items I had listed, but it didn't sell. But I've learned a lot about listings, so I think I can maybe do better. It's got the official Boy Scout emblem on it. It's too dark in here. I don't think you can see it real well. There it is. So that's a pretty cool, it's called a campaign hat. Looks like a Smokey the Bear hat, but it's a Boy Scouts. So Boy Scout stuff should be able to do pretty well now that I know how to list it better. And found these. It's the Lord of the Rings PlayStation 2 video games. I've actually had these listed on my eBay for a while and literally no movement. So I'm thinking about unlisting them and then relisting them. Sometimes that'll help get them a little bit better. In this here, I've shown this before. It's an AKG podcasting microphone. Unfortunately, it hasn't sold yet. It's for sale. Alright, so we got a whole box here. PlayStation 2 games. We'll go through them, see if there's any big money ones in here. Mostly though, we'll probably just lot them all together and sell them off as a lot. We'll look them up. A whole bunch of games there. I got a lot of video game stuff here. Some of these were my son's. Some of these are stuff that we picked up out of storage units. So we will go through all these. Xbox controller, Xbox power strip, PlayStation memory cards. There's some DS games. This is all stuff that I've had in storage. Some of it is stuff I've had for a while. I just haven't been able to get it all listed because I've been so busy. So Now we got to get all this stuff listed and sold. I got tons of stuff to list. Box. Oh man, so much stuff. And over here, nice Xbox case. Xbox in it. I've got to hook that up, test it, see if it works. If so, that'll probably be a good sale. This is back to actually from one of my very first videos, the little treasure chest. This is actually the picture that's the box that I'm showing on my YouTube thumbnail screen. A lot of stones, crystals, amethyst, geodes, pendulums, just random stuff. Some of that stuff is stuff that I've gotten out of storage units, and some of it's stuff that I've gotten from people that I know. So, you're going to be trying to get all that stuff listed. I got a ton of that kind of stuff. Oh man, I almost forgot I had these old Nintendo games. Don't know if they work. Don't even have a system to test them. And then there's some DVDs, Pokemon, VHS. I have to check all those out. For a while, some of the stuff you've seen before, because it's stuff that was in some of my early videos. A lot of the stuff in this storage room is stuff that I went through when I first started out, and it's just piled up. All Xbox games. Whole box of Xbox games. I gotta get through all of this stuff, but it got buried, and I haven't been able to find it for months. So now I can get to it. Now I'm gonna have to go through all this gaming stuff. Some of the first stuff I sold that got me started in this business was the gaming stuff. Box, more gaming controllers, small stuff. Still, we can list some of those individually and sell them off as pieces. So, yeah, look at all that gaming stuff. That's a lot of stuff to list right there. Boys, these little things. Oh, sometimes those things can be worth some money. I gotta look them up, see what they're worth. See and play. Yeah. Some of that we'll have to keep for Jesse, but we got way too much of it. Some of this is girl stuff, so yeah, more toys. Stuff like that. It's a little tea set. It's a cute little tea set, Barbie. But somebody gave it to Emily, and Emily can't play with stuff like that. Part of the reality of her disability. It sucks. I think she'd enjoy it. But the reality is, not something she can actually use. So, I don't know. I was talking over with the wife. She'll probably get mad at me, but I'm probably going to try to sell it. Oh, cabinet. All plushes. We'll probably keep some of it, but we need to weed out some of this stuff. It's just sat here. Look, Winnie the Pooh. Gotta love Winnie the Pooh. But most of this stuff has just sat here for months and months and months. Some of it's been here for years and never moved off this shelf. Why? And look. It's Grimes' favorite. Beanie Babies. Maybe I'll send them to Grimes just for fun. And those are pretty good darts right there. So we got 2 sets of them with cases, extra flights, little sharpeners. So something most people don't know about me is I used to competitively throw darts, and yeah, I don't throw anymore, but still got some of the darts laying around, so I'll probably be getting those out the door soon too. And there's a little box basket. Nice little wooden box. It's oak. That's one of my projects. That's actually about 20 years old. It's falling apart now, but I made that about 20 years ago. That's not mine. Still. And there's a couple of knives and Susan B. Anthony. We'll look at those later. A lot of stuff in the way, but I got a lot of stuff moved out. Still got a lot of cleanup to do. Now we got to move the desk and the bookshelf, the filing cabinet to that end of the room, set it all up, move the couch down to this end of the room, and get everything rearranged. Look at that ugly cat. Got that out of a $10 unit that I bought at the public storage auction last month. It's one of the units we didn't videotape, but man, that thing's ugly. Hopefully somebody will want it. We'll probably put it in our garage sale. I think it looks great inside. This is my yard. This is all the stuff I pulled out. And that's just one room in the house. I've got way too much stuff to go through. This is not going to get all done in a day. This is all just part of getting myself organized. I've made a lot of changes in my life, but I still got to clean up the mess that I've made of it up to now. This mess got made over years, and it's going to take me weeks to go through it all, sort it out. A lot of this stuff we're going to sell, get rid of, and move it on out of our lives and move it on to somebody else's. Some of it's storage unit stuff, some of it's personal stuff that we've just held on for way too long. So one of the things that I've learned in this business is not to hold on to stuff. Not to hold on to stuff that I don't really need and that I don't want. Because there's always more of it out there. If I need to replace something, I can replace it. But, you know, I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot. But I still got to clean up the mess I made up to now. So, short video. Sorry it's not real long, but I got a lot of work to get done. I've really gone through most of the stuff that's of any interest to show off that I've got here. Now I've got to get the rest of this mess cleaned up and get it over to my storage. So we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow is Tuesday. We're going to be having our live tomorrow night at 9 p.m. right here on the Storage Scavenger. Make sure you like our videos, subscribe to our channel. We're growing, we're learning more about this business, but we're growing as a better person. We're growing as a better life. Thank you so much for the community. Thank you so much for everything that you've done to help us to learn and to grow. Now we just got to get rid of some of this junk so we can get some better stuff now that we know how to better buy, better sell, and live a better life. That's what it's all about. For me, it's about living a better life and being able to do more to contribute to others. We're going to donate some of this stuff. We're going to sell some of this stuff. But, you know, if you're improving your life every day, then it's worth living. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Thanks for coming to the Storage Scavenger. We'll see you next time.